Hi, Taurus. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for July 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in July and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you are born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are going to come to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Moon. I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck in these readings. This video is sponsored by the Lucky Mermaid Vimeo Videos on Demand videos. So if you would like to get my most recently recorded videos, those links are down below in the description box in the Show More section underneath this video, or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com and go to the videos page, and there you will see all the video series I've recorded. You can click on whatever link you want under the heading of the description of the video series you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. I use a variety of divination tools and look at very specific topics and bring you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides in those videos. When you purchase those videos on Vimeo, you actually help support this channel. And I have many people that request to support me to, sponsor them. And they don't match what I'm doing here. So this is who sponsors the Lucky Mermaid Pamela Georgel videos, is my own videos on Vimeo. So I hope you'll decide to check them out. All that being said, Taurus, now on to your July 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. Wow, you're starting off with probably you, the King of Pentacles. This is an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an earth sign, which you are because it's your Taurus, but this could be some other earth sign in your life. There's a great deal of something or someone grating on your nerves. I get agitation. Now, for some of you, it could be somebody else doing it, and they could be an earth sign person. Or this is just symbolic of you. You're the earth sign person, and someone or something will be grating on your nerves in July. And my guides are talking about it being a communication breakdown with somebody. And they may feel like they're upholding some kind of rule or law, and you may not agree with their position. You may also be very irritating to somebody else, and this could be this person or somebody else, because I also get you making somebody mad in, why am I itching all of a sudden? It's your irritation coming out, Taurus. It's making me itch in July. You could be irritating somebody and making somebody mad in July as well. And I feel like either you or the other person wants to cast aside rules, regulations, methods, techniques, whatever it was, cast it aside and change the rules, laws, methodologies, technologies, techniques, whatever it is, and you don't agree with it. Either you're the one that's doing that or somebody else is doing it. I feel you're more like the one that doesn't agree with it. That the other person wants to like wipe away these laws or the old ways of doing things. Now keep in mind, it's a general reading here. This could be happening in your own personal life, but you could feel this way about what's going on out in the world. This could be within your own country or town, government, country, or worldwide thing. That's laws that were set in place that are getting wiped away and new ones are coming in and you don't like it. So it could even be on a worldwide scale. That could be happening, or on a national scale. It could bother you so much, you may go to some kind of lengths to see that the old rule of law is upheld. If you can go to court over it or litigate over it, you might do that for some of you. You could be very much involved, some of you Tauruses, in buying and selling property in July. This could be like old property you've had for a long time. It could be a family member's property that you inherited. It could be property that you bought and then you're turning it around and flipping it. Because I'm going to tell you, for some of you, I feel like you may not have had this property long, or it hasn't been one that you've lived in, let me put it that way. It could be like you may not have a huge emotional attachment to these properties or property you're buying and selling, especially selling in July. So the next card you have in your reading is the Knight of Swords, and this is an air sign person. This is Aquarius, Gemini or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an air sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Taurus and Gemini. I feel like this is the person that you're getting irritated by. You may even be breaking contracts with this Knight of Swords, or deals that you had, or if it's in a love relationship, which I feel like that's way further down on the scale here, but you could be breaking up with them. I feel like they're kind of belligerent to you. They may make you feel like, I'm going to make you eat your words, Taurus. I get them like, this could be a sibling to you. I got the total brother-sister vibe right there when I got, I'm going to make you eat your words. It could be a relative, a sibling. But for somebody, it's somebody that you may be engaged in some kind of business endeavor or have some kind of contract with. At the very least, I feel that this air sign person is driving you nuts. Like you're agitated by them. I do feel that this is the person that they were talking about irritating you in the King of Pentacles card. I do feel it's the Knight of Swords for many of you. They may accuse you that your ego is so big you can't even see your feet. That's what I just heard. I heard the collective consciousness of this air sign person saying, your ego is so big you can't even see your feet, which I don't know how that makes sense, but that's what I heard. And this could even be a child to you, or again, I'm going to go back, it could be a sibling, because I also hear, if you think I'm going to listen to you, you're nuts. Like that's coming from the Knight of Swords to you. That's what I feel. It could be the other way around, but I feel it's more coming from them to you. I hear the collective consciousness of Taurus saying, you're tripping over your own self because you're so stupid. That's what I hear you thinking about them. So let's just wrap this in one little ball. Now, it's a general reading, so some of you maybe get along great with this air sign person, but in this reading, it's coming up to me like you two are having a point of contention with each other and are at odds with each other, and there's friction there, and I don't really feel like you're getting along very well. That's my encapsulated assessment of what my guides have said here. So the card you have next in your reading, Cancer also got this card. You have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is being tired and exhausted of your hard work and efforts, but gaining financial gain from your hard work and efforts. You may feel like there's things that you have to do and take care of at your work or in your business or to do with money that is driving you crazy, that feels like picayune minutia that you don't want to have to deal with. It may feel to you like things that you wish you could hire somebody else to do, or that you had an assistant or somebody that you could say, handle all this little stuff. But for some reason, maybe they're on vacation if you have an assistant, or maybe for some reason, I don't know why, but you may be the one. I feel like you have to deal with it. Now, this could also be dealing with somebody else's financial picture. If you are handling like your elderly relatives, parents, or somebody else that's elderly or not well, and you have to deal with their financial picture or an estate. If somebody's passed away, you may have to deal with, all the stuff that's involved when, if you're an executor of a will or a power of attorney, you may be having to deal with somebody else's financial stuff and details, and whatever it is you're dealing with. It could be yours. For some of you, I'm not saying it's guaranteed somebody else's. It could be your own stuff or something you have to do for your own business or a company you work for. It's going to feel like picayune, minutia, little details, little things that just feel like tiring because you don't want to have to deal with it. Some of you could get your work or business or something you do, somebody else is promoting it, going to promote it, and it's going to do really well for you. Now, this could be somebody you paid to do promotions for you, but it could be somebody that's just like, hey, check out Taurus's website or business because I got this there, or I had this experience there, and they're fantastic. And then your business starts to pick up, or whatever you've created or made starts to become more popular and do really well. Remember what I said, some of you could have paid for this promotion, some of you it's not paid and somebody else is just doing it. If you have to fork over money to cover something, it's going to come back to you and then some with interest. So if you have to pick up the tab pick up the check at a restaurant for a group of people, you're going to get money back from your company or from the people, and they're going to give you extra money on top of it. Or if it's paying for something else, like somebody can't cover their mortgage or rent or car payment or something, and you cover it for them, they're going to pay you back and then some. So covering somebody's expenses or bills will benefit you financially later on. So the next card in your reading, look, you have I like when these two are together. These look good together, don't they? 3 of Pentacles with 7 of Pentacles. So 3 of Pentacles is expanding your craft, expanding your skills, expanding your business, focusing on craftsmanship and attention to detail. You could have some kind of work expansion, business expansion. Your money could be growing and expanding here when the 3 of Pentacles shows up. I feel that some of you Tauruses are going to see how something is done, and then you are going to build on it and recreate something very similar, but you're going to put your own flair and your own panache and your own creativity to it, and it's going to do really well. So you could be looking at somebody else's business model or products or services they're creating, and you may be like, you know what, I can do that. I can replicate that. I can duplicate that. And then you duplicate it, and people are going to be like, hey, you did a really great job, and you're offering it at a lower price, or, yours looks better, or whatever. And then you will have success in that endeavor that you're getting involved in. You may even find that you intuitively pick up knowledge, information on how to do it, how to do something you want to do creatively. So you could really feel like God or the universe or your spirit guides or the angelic realm or your higher self you're tapping into that energy, and it's working and flowing through you on something you're creating in July. And some of you Tauruses, something you've been trying to work on that was confusing to you or unclear or difficult, you're going to have a breakthrough where you're going to finally see and understand, and it'll become clear on how to do it. So you could have some breakthroughs on some creative project or endeavor that you've been working on, that you've been stuck or unclear about. There's a breakthrough here for you. And you do stand a good chance of anything that you make or create and you put up for sale could be extremely popular and well received and fly off the shelf. This could be any type of product or service or creation that you've put your time, your focus, and your energy into. It could be highly successful in the month of July and may continue on. It may not just be July only. You could have, this could go on for a while for you. So the last card of your reading for July of 2023, you have the Emperor. And the Emperor is a strong male figure, either deceased or in the living. If it's a paternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, they could be watching you, guiding you, protecting you, giving you ideas and inspirations that could feel like they're yours, but they could really be coming from the Emperor. This could also be a strong male figure in the living, a father, grandfather, great-grandfather, someone like a father figure to you, a brother, an uncle, a boss, a husband, an ex. There's Aries energy here sometimes with the Emperor. It could be you. You could even be the Emperor yourself. This could be somebody that you have to commit to either buy something from them or to make some kind of deal with them or work with them in some way. You may also feel like there are things in your life that you need to fortify and strengthen and make stronger. That could be your own skeletal system, your bones, your joints. That could also be your immune system. That could be your health in some other way. Or it could be other things in your life that you need to feel like you have, you're building them up and making them stronger. That could be your finances. It could also be your work. This could also be somebody in your life that's like a mentor or somebody that has mastered some kind of knowledge, technique, information, like job, creation, like they've mastered something, and they could be passing on their knowledge and information about what they've mastered to you. So like I said, this could be even a mentor, a teacher, or a professor. This could be, you could have the feeling here, Taurus, like you have to bite the bullet and get down to it and get through it, whatever this Emperor is posing to you. Like you may feel like you gotta get into it, like you gotta push yourself. You got to make it happen. This could even be a coach, like if you're in any kind of professional sport or doesn't have to be professional sport. You could be, you know, in college or high school and you have a coach that's pushing you, like, you know, get stronger, build up more, get faster, get stronger, any of those things. So it could even be a coach of some sort. Some of you could really value things that your father is teaching you or has taught you in the past. And you could be utilizing and doing something with that now in the year of 2023. Maybe in July or maybe at some other point in this year. Like some kind of wisdom and knowledge, I feel, for some of you Tauruses is getting passed down to you. Again, this could have already happened, and you're assimilating and utilizing that knowledge and information that got passed down to you now, or it could be happening now, you getting that knowledge and information passed down to you now, and you're going to utilize it moving forward, either way. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Tauruses to work with, use, and wear in the month of July 2023, you got clear quartz. And clear quartz is a gemstone that enhances psychic ability and aids in concentration. It also helps unlock memory. Clear quartz stimulates the immune system and brings the body back into balance. It harmonizes the chakras and aligns the subtle bodies. So funny that some of you, may have to strengthen your immune system or your skeletal system or your joints or bones in some way. Interesting that this stone can stimulate the immune system. This is a stone that's going to be very motivational to you and help you launch into projects or endeavors and things that you need to get motivated about. It's going to help you see visions of, it's going to accelerate your psychic ability in your mind. It will increase visions for you. So I highly recommend sleeping with it under your pillow or putting it on your third eye chakra when you're meditating or resting could really help those visions. Or looking into it like this. It's also going to be a stone that's going to help you feel inspired to take your power back or to make you feel more powerful. So if you've been a Taurus that feels like you've been giving your power away to a boss or to family members or to a love partner, and you're wearing this stone or carrying it in July, it may make you feel more fierce, courageous, brave, and make you take your power back in some way. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense.
As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, and share it with others if you feel it's worth sharing, and subscribe to this channel. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And check and make sure you're still subscribed, because for some odd reason, sometimes YouTube unsubscribes my subscribers. So make sure if you want to keep getting alerted about my videos, check that you are subscribed. And if you would like to get any of this special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, I post my most recently recorded video series down below in the description box in the Show More section. And these videos are also available on my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. All the links are there, and you can read all the different descriptions of all the various many video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you just select whatever zodiac sign you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, or somebody else you're curious about sign. Click on that, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. The most recently recorded video series I have out right now is my mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. I did the center of the Celtic Cross Tarot spread, so there are 6 cards in total in that reading. Also, my mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for 2023 for both singles and couples. The first half of the reading is for single people of the sign. The second half of the reading is for couple people of your sign. And then I pulled an oracle card, psychic tarot for the heart oracle card. It's one card for both singles and couples. I highly recommend in the love readings, watch the singles and the couples, because there will be a crossover where some of the messages will apply to you, whether you're single or coupled. Also, don't forget my psychic crystal readings for for July. Whoops. I'm recording this video in June. In July for 2023 for each sign in the zodiac, where I look at a wide variety of topics in the crystal, your health, your love life, money, business, work, what to watch out for, what are the blessings. So if you want to, it's kind of like an expansion or a continuation of the psychic tarot readings I'm doing right here, right now for July. If you want to see what else I get for you for this month, please check those psychic crystal readings out. Many people like those readings because there's a lot of info condensed in not a lengthy reading. Also, don't forget my my eclipse effects from the new moon solar eclipse in Aries, April 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading. You're still being affected by that eclipse. Those eclipses are affecting you for 6 months. That happened in April. So what do we have? The end of April, May, June, July, August, September. Those eclipse effects are going to last all the way till the end of September for you. So if you haven't checked it out yet, and watch your rising sign and your moon sign, watch your rising sign and your sun sign if you can do so. I highly recommend that in those videos. Also, my full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. You're still being affected by that eclipse all the way until the end of October of 2023. And sometimes eclipse effects can even last up to a year. Doesn't happen all the time, but for some people, it will still be affecting you. So if you want to see how those eclipses affected you, I highly recommend you check them out. Don't forget my career and finance psychic tarot, and I believe they were psychic tarot and crystal readings, I think. I forget, but my career and finance readings for 2023 for the next 12 to 18 months are available on Vimeo. And I recorded them in April. They're going to go all the way until the end of October of 2024. So if you want to see what I got for you about your career and finance, I highly recommend you check those videos out. Don't forget my What's Lucky and New for You in 2023. If you didn't look at them yet, they were pretty lucky this year, I got to say. Most of the signs, not all, but most of them, I felt was, wow, like these are lucky right off the bat. Sometimes because remember, it's what's lucky and new. Sometimes what's new it doesn't seem lucky, or what doesn't seem lucky seems new later on. I did feel like that particular video series, they seem to be luckier than other years right off the bat. So you might want to check those out. Also, don't forget the New Year's readings, psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for the new year of 2023, and the psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. They're both available, and we're only halfway through. We only got halfway through this year. So if you didn't get those New Year's readings yet, they're still in play. And I just did the mid-year updates for the new year and the mid-year love updates. So we've already gotten to the midpoint, but there's still plenty of time left. You might want to check out my New Year's readings. There's other video series down below. I'm not going to go through all of them, but those are the highlights. I hope you'll check them out because many people find my psychic readings on YouTube are accurate for them. And then they go over to Vimeo and they're like, hey, these are accurate for me over here too. So if you want to get more accuracy and know more predictions and messages that could play out for you without having to pay for an expensive private reading, which would take an hour or more, you can find out some valuable information in a more short period of time. And many people find that these messages apply to them. So if you can watch both your rising sign and sun sign, I do recommend it in all the video series, but that's completely up to you. Go by whatever resonates with you on YouTube when you go to Vimeo. So that's a good rule to go by, good way to look at what sign you want to get. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on YouTube in a video format, I do written predictions and messages that are about 5 paragraphs long. They're usually on my Facebook pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and at the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. And I also put them at my Pamela Georgel YouTube channel community page, because some people have gotten off of the social media pages. And so I started posting them there on YouTube. So you might want to check them out. Many people find those predictions there resonate with them. Maybe not the entire 5 paragraphs, but maybe messages here, a couple messages there will resonate with them. You may find the same. So I hope you'll check out what I put on the social media pages. And if you would like to help support this channel, you could make a donation, which I greatly appreciate. Those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. There is a donation link down below. It's connected to PayPal. So I hope you all have absolutely amazing energy and happiness that happens for you this month of July 2023. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.